You been sipping on that 42, acting up a fool, showing all your true colors. Yeah, baby, tell me what you tryna do, but let's see on the shoe.
What's up? I am Edmundo, your host on the podcast, and I'm joined by
Nick, and I'm the other main host of 24 Shots, and welcome to our first ever podcast.
Yo, so how you doing, bro?
I've been pretty good, bro. You know, it's been a while since you hung at my house, you know?
Bro, I know, bro. It's crazy. Like, I haven't been here in a while.
What have you been up to?
I don't know, bro. Editing, making designs, you know?
Yeah,
running the stuff for our business.
I feel you.
Like, let's get into how you and Brianna.
I'm doing pretty good, you know? It's been 2 years, you know? 2 years and counting, you know?
I can't believe it's been 2 years, I guess. Crazy.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's get into it, bro. Bro, we gotta talk about that ghost story.
Oh, yeah, bro.
That one we had.
The one in the car?
Yeah, dude.
That one, yes.
Yeah. Junior's game, bro.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you wanna tell it, or?
You tell it.
Alright. So, it was one of those days, your mom, instance, my Nina, she invited me, right?
Yes, sir.
To go to your guys' game, to go with you. So, what ends up happening is, we're driving. We get a junior's game, right? Before it's halftime, no, I messed that up, my bad. When it's halftime, we go to McDonald's, right? We all get our stuff at McDonald's. After like an hour, we're just talking, we're playing that, remember they have the old school touchscreens?
Yes, yeah.
We're just playing there, and what do you call it? Me and Nick are getting sodas, and right before it's your dad, right? Your dad tells us, "Oh, we're leaving already."
Yeah.
So I refill mine, you throw away yours, and I get no ice, of course, because I wanted to save it.
Yes, sir.
Knowing me, I fucking love soda, bro. But like, knowing that, I just went in, took it in, bro, and we were driving. So I left it in, of course, because I wanted them to take it to the game.
Yeah.
Since it's almost done, but like, Junior, of course, I felt bad for him. It was like senior year, they lost.
And
they're
championship.
So
They lost the championship.
they're like so close, bro. And like, on the way back, his Nino, he's telling us the story, bro, about this. On the road, the 101 by what was it called?
Antelope Valley.
Antelope Valley.
I think that's the high school name. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the highway going to Antelope Valley.
Yeah. By the way, yeah. We're going on the highway, and we're juniors, Nino and Nina, and they're telling me and Nico this story. And while the story, I'm sipping on my drink while me and Nick are playing this bowling game on my phone, so you can get the best record. And like we're just having fun until he tells us the story, and we're just like deep into it. Like I turn off the phone and we just listen to it. He's telling us a sad story about it's this woman, how she's supposed to go get married, and like she's running late to the wedding, so she has someone drive her. But what ends up happening is that she crashes into the pool and dies, and that's pretty sad. Like, you're gonna go to your wedding day and you're all happy and all this, but you're running late and this tragic happens. So the story is that if you're driving alone and like there's no one in the car with you, or you have passengers and there's no one behind you while you're driving this highway, she pops up on your mirror,
Your rear view mirror.
your rear view mirror, and she's in the back with you. So as soon as he's telling us this, what happens, Nick? What happens, bro?
So like he puts down his drink, right? You know, getting into the story, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, right when he says like I forgot her name. You remember the name? I don't remember the name, but he was saying like, oh, like if you look in the rear view mirror, and she's in the back, and she's in the back seat of your car, and then so Edmundo was about to get his drink, about to sip on it, and then he's like, wait, what the hell was my drink? So like so after the game, we're all spooked. So after the game, we drive him home, and then we started looking for the drink, seeing if it like fell or anything, because that's a possibility.
Like if it fell on the floor and looking, like check if it made a mess or not. But like, I don't know, dude. We didn't find that shit, and like I was going through it. So like after that happened, I started doing my research, and what happens next day? I go to Nico's house. And this fucker decides to mess with me by telling me all the coke appeared on the. He's like, it appeared on the steps of my house, and I'm like, no way. He's like, nah, I'm just kidding. And I'm like, damn. So then, I don't know, like, that made me not believe in ghosts, like actual full on ghosts. Like, I don't know, but it's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. I still want my Coke bag though. That shit had no ice, bro.
So, like, you know, in conclusion, she basically, you know, stole his Coke.
Yeah, that's a federal offense. I have the fucking government on her ass.
Alright, and then, I remember, you know, I have this other ghost experience, though.
Shit. Yeah, go ahead.
So, my cousin on my dad's side, she's, like, 19, 20. She said, she was spending the night at my house, and then she was telling us about it. You know, she has this little ghost friend, you know, following her.
Yeah.
And then she said that it's not my words. She said that he said that her little ghost friend that she likes our house, or he likes our house. And then, like, when she left, I went to use the restroom. At a corner of my eye, I seen a shadow figure sitting on my couch. Swear to you, I seen that figure. So, like, now, like, you know, every once in a while, I see in the corner of my eye, I see a little shadow figure.
Oh, and like your mom does the sages, no? That my mom did, and it still happens.
After she started doing that, I haven't seen him since.
Bro, here's another one, bro. Like, it's kind of like a bride too, but like, you know, my mom's friend Lily.
Yeah.
The blonde one. So you know where her mom lives, right? Her mom lives over there by Delso Park.
Okay. Yeah.
You know the apartments.
Yeah.
So like, what ended up happening was like, I went there for like 2 days. We went there to eat. The next day, I think we want to go clean up and all that. Not clean up, but like just chill, talk. So the first day, my mom was telling me about this ghost woman, and that there's another guy, but I'll get into him in the second part. So with this girl, apparently she used to live there and she died there, and she's known as a white bride. So they're telling me this, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy, and like all this. So you know Carmen, right? Lily's little sister.
Yes.
So her boyfriend Jose saw her that same day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went to go to approach her, and as soon as Carmen called him because they were helping getting stuff in the car,
Okay.
he's like, he turned back and she was gone.
No way.
So this is what ended up happening to me, and like, I'm not lying to you when I say this. You could ask Lily and you could ask my mom. So next day when I go, I see that exact same lady he's talking about, bro.
No way.
In the window. And you can tell my mom, bro. Like, tell my mom and Lily, bro. I saw this lady, and I was scared, bro. I'm like, wait, why is she looking at me like that? And like, I don't know. She has like red eyes, bro. Red eyes, and like, she has blood. She has blood on like this part, like where her chest is.
Okay.
But like, there's no blood anywhere else. It's just like one patch right here.
No way.
So after I was scared, I didn't tell like anybody until like we were leaving. I told my mom like, Mom, I saw her. Then like after that, a couple weeks go by. Lily's mom finally saw her, and they're talking about it. So I go again because Lilo had a confirmation, right?
Okay.
And you know who I see in the window, bro, in the restroom?
The same lady.
No.
Oh no.
I see this guy in a black hat, like a top hat, bro, and it scared the shit out of me, dude.
No way.
Like through the window, like I ran, and I'm like, mom, I'm like, I saw something, buddy. So, a couple months later, like 2 months max.
Okay.
So I told, so Lily is like calling my mom, and we're going somewhere, like we're either going grocery shopping on that, and Lily's like, remember how Mundo was telling me that he saw this guy? What ended up happening, her mom saw that exact same guy in the same place. So they did research after, and that place is known to be haunted, dude. Like a lot of shit goes down there.
No way.
Like I'm not even kidding you, bro. Like that, I saw him, dude, and I booked it. I went to him, and I'm like, I got scared. And like right now, like I don't know, but like next episode we could have Lily and this back it up if anybody doesn't believe me. Like we could literally have Lily or anybody else. My mom backed me up on this because that does exist. I'm not capping. All right. But nah, it's just crazy with ghosts, you know? Like everybody doing Ouija board and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, you just can't touch that stuff, bro. Like you're
2,000 likes. we'll play the Ouija board. 2,000 likes.
Nah, wait, no.
If this hits 2,000 likes, we'll play the Ouija board.
No.
2,500.
No, stop. We're gonna get this place haunted, bro. Nah, we can't. No.
2,500. Let's go.
You got anything? Say it, bro.
Have you ever had, what's you call it? Sleep paralysis?
Oh yeah, bro. My grandma's. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I got scared, bro. Like, it was one night. I went to sleep, bro, and I was on the floor, and I just wake up, and I can't move, bro. Like, it's literally like someone's on my hands, on my feet, everywhere, bro. Like on.
Like they're holding you down?
Yeah, holding me and sitting on my chest. Like, I think it hurts the most on the chest when you try to get up.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is that I'm seeing stuff come out of walls, cracks, and all that, bro. Like shadows. And then I see like this kind of like. It's kind of like the height like Chucky's, and Chucky's like a midget, but like little person. So I see that, and like out of nowhere, I'm back, and what ends up happening, bro? I'm screaming and all that in the night, and grandma wakes up. Uncle Angel wakes up and like, what's happening? Like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I just had a bad dream or something. And like that's my experience, and like next day they're telling us, they're like, oh, you have sleep paralysis. And I'm like, you? What about you, got any?
It was just this one time though, like so all of a sudden I wake up like I think it was like around like 2 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning, and I couldn't move. I felt the same thing, like someone was holding me down. In the corner of my eye, like I see in my doorway people walking by, like past my room, looking at me, and then like all of a sudden, one shadow figure was walking towards me, in the front of my bed, like where my feet is at.
Like he's standing right there.
And he was standing there looking at me, and then whatchamacallit, I forgot the rest. Oh, and then like all of a sudden, I wake up. It was like a dream to me. And then I was sweating, drenched in sweat. I had like tears coming out of my eyes. And then I woke up, and the next day I was telling my mom, oh, like, was anyone awake? Was dad awake or nothing? He was like, no, like he was asleep like the whole time. And that really freaked me out. And then but like after that, I haven't gotten it since.
What do you think sleep paralysis is, though? Like, you think it's telling you something, or it's like telling you that like stuff happened at your house? Because you know how there's this Netflix series where it's Fear Street. Have you seen Fear Street?
No, I haven't.
Fear Street, you gotta check it out. I'll just tell you the introduction. It's about a witch who gets, spoiler alert. Skip the video. No, skip this part. Nico be editing it. Like, he'll have a caption from, we're gonna talk about Fear Street right now. Then he'll tell you the end. We're gonna stop talking about it. So it's about this curse, right? Where it has random killers like of that town.
Okay.
Like each century, so you get 1666.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah.
You'll get each killer from that, and like it's a curse. So like this witch, she falsely got accused. She wasn't a witch. It was actually this grown guy in the village who started doing demonic rituals and all that.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one.
So they're here at this one place. They get out of a car crash, right?
Oh.
And like they touch the ground, and that's where that witch was buried. So after they touch it, they're getting flashbacks of what happened there, and they're seeing all the killings, all that.
Oh no! It wasn't where she was buried at. It was like they went to this place like underground, and like it's basically like a maze. And like once they reached like the center of the maze, there was a heart beating, with flies all around it, and I think I seen the second one, where like this blonde chick, she touched it and she started seeing like flashbacks of all the killings. And then when she like took her hand off it, she was seeing like dead bodies everywhere. And like when her best friend was like trying to talk to her, she looked at her and like I think her eyes were like gouged out, her throat was slit and all that. So she was screaming and running away.
You think sleep paralysis is anything like that? Like it's showing you people who like the past. My bad. Excuse me. Are you thinking about? It shows the people from the past of how who lived there at your house before, like what went down at your house that you don't know about.
To be honest, I'm not too sure, but like, what I think is it's like spirits or like demons trying to talk to you or like communicate with you. You know what I mean? But that's what I think. What do you think?
I think like the first year, dude. Like I started thinking about that after I finished all of them. Like I'm thinking like. I think sleep paralysis might be another way of letting you know the underworld or like the angels or demons, letting you know what happened at your house. Because let's be honest, like the people who own the people who you buy the house off of, they don't tell you all these details.
That is true. That's true.
They just cover it up so they can sell and make money.
That is true.
So they're just like a lot of shit that could go down unless you do your research back in time. Like what went down right here, massacre shit. Like you never know, your house could be a massacre house.
That is true. That's true.
Like the Amityville Horror, like where that guy with the shotgun killed everyone in his house sleeping because he was possessed. Damn, it's got deep. Let's talk about cartoon theories now. There's some cartoon theories.
Cartoon theories. All right.
Yeah. Drake and Josh one, bro.
Oh.
That would be pretty crazy.
So I'm pretty sure you guys heard of this theory, but if you haven't, there's this theory about Drake and Josh, where Crazy Steve, there'll be like a picture of him or a video of him, in the video. But there's a theory where Crazy Steve kills the whole entire family of Drake and Josh, and kidnaps Megan and takes him to what, Chicago or Seattle, and now they're living undercover.
Like they're basically like identities, I think, like double identities.
Like they changed their identities and everything.
Like, cause Crazy Steve, like he was always crazy. Like we always seeing him at the movie theater, always crazy and like always hitting people, bro.
Like with the mask, screaming at people. Then he had a chainsaw once in an episode.
Oh yeah. Then what's it called? Dude, I lost my speech, bro. Drake and Josh, I think it low key it needs to get a revival, like iCarly.
Yeah, I definitely.
Josh needs to come back. Like you could have Drake doing like his music stuff.
But then I don't know, cause have you heard that Drake got charged with sexual?
Oh, no, it wasn't sexual. It was misbehavior. Like
No. He got charged with sexual intercourse with 15-year-old girls.
You being serious?
I swear. I think it was multiple accusations.
Not Drake, bro.
But Josh, he got fit though. Like I was surprised about that.
He's filming with David Dobrik.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then David Dobrik also posting again after he got canceled.
Why did he get canceled?
Apparently, so he has this one homie named Dom, right?
Okay.
And like apparently they were filming this one video with their fans, and he sexually assaulted one of them, and David still like posted on YouTube, right? So it was like in 2016, like 2018, and it's barely getting recognized now, dude.
Barely?
Like what? But like you gotta understand the girl, like it probably traumatized her. And
He did that. That's true.
Like if she would have done it instant, we could have get Dom in jail. And I think Dom's a bad guy, dude. Like he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
Like, no, why would you do that? And it's not even one of your fans. It's your friend's fan that he invites to the house, and you're gonna do this. Like, it's not okay.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think David should have get canceled. It should have been Dom, which he did get canceled. But
yeah.
Like, he should have been like behind bars or getting like press charges on.
Exactly. But then again, they wouldn't have proof because it's like sometime later.
Well, he deleted the video off of not Instagram. YouTube. They fully deleted it, and which is crazy. Then like he lost a ton of followers, dude.
Well, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
But Dom, he's not getting charged. Like he just got canceled. Like he's not posting YouTube, Instagram. Like he made his Instagram account private now instead of public. I don't know. Like I'm a fan of David. I still watch his vlogs and all that, but it shouldn't happen. with Dom, they should have like pressed charges on him a long time, like get him properly
Yeah, yeah.
out there being a child, like a predator, sexual predator.
Oh, I remember there's this one theory about Danny Phantom. I think you heard about it. You know where Timmy Turner. No, they're saying that Danny Phantom and Timmy Turner are the same thing, but different. Okay, kind of, yeah, but exactly, but
they have the same haircut, dude.
Exactly, same face and everything. It's just about the teeth. So the theory goes that I'm pretty sure you guys heard about it, but theory goes that Timmy Turner was growing up, but he didn't want to lose his fairies, right?
Yeah.
So he wished for them to so he won't ever lose them. So basically, like, Timmy Turner is basically Danny Phantom. AJ is what's that one guy's name? I forgot his name. It's Danny Phantom's best friend.
We'll have pictures of him.
Yeah, we'll have pictures up.
My bad for like butchering this show.
It's been a while since we've seen it.
Then you have Chad as the bucktooth guy. No, not the bucktooth, the braces guy.
Yeah, I forgot, what's his name?
Then Sam is Tootie.
Yeah.
And his sister, since they lived in a big house.
Yeah.
But I don't think he got along with his sister, so that's why we didn't see his sister in the show. But his sister right there is
I heard her name.
We'll have pictures. We're bad with names, but we'll have pictures of him. Then his mom and dad, of course, his dad got fat. Then his mom kept.
He wished for them to, to like a different timeline where he kept his fairies, or that
or the ghost portal. They remember when he turns half ghost.
That is true. Yes.
What if they were inside with him when they were trying to figure out how to work it, and they got sucked into the zone where all the ghosts are lost and everywhere?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense though.
Because what if that's how he loses his fairies? If you're talking about how he wishes to keep them forever, what if he loses them? And what is he always doing in every episode? He's always going to the ghost zone.
Oh, exactly. He's trying to find
look for him, bro.
He's trying to look for his fairies. Dude, that makes sense. That's what makes so much sense.
Like, that's my theory I have right there, that he's always going into the ghost zone to look for him, and he always gets stopped by the villains. Because what if they're holding them as hostages and never want them to see Danny ever again? Danny slash Timmy.
Or what if Jordan found out and he basically whatchamacallit, like he's hired the ghost to kidnap Cosmo and Wanda to keep him away from Timmy. You know what I mean? Or does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I can see that. And I think all the ghosts though could be keeping them hostage because they never seen a live
that is true,
human slash fairy. They wanted Danny because of course he was half ghost. And
yeah.
They could keep him forever as a prisoner. But yeah, those theories work, bro. Like, oh, we have another theory. I think we all know the good old BO1 days with the quick scopes and all that. So you know how in Call of Duty Black Ops 1?
Yeah.
There's Nova 6, right? And what does Nova 6 gas do?
I forgot. I haven't played that game in a while.
It makes your eyes red and you not able to see. It makes you cough. It makes you bleed. And
okay.
What has COVID been doing to everybody?
Making him cough.
And making them like spit out blood if it gets worse.
Oh my god.
So what I think what went down is that, you know how Russia and China are next to each other, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Like
well, not really, but
not next to them. Like not really next to them, but like sort of in the same ocean kind of like region. So I think you know how for COVID they were saying that China was helping scientists work in their facility to make COVID.
Yeah. I
think what ended up happening is that they actually got help from Russians and they were trying to make a Nova 6 gas themselves, but they made it COVID and called it COVID-19. So what ended up happening is that they were probably working on it or whatever. This is my own theory. Like, I'm not saying what went down, but like they must have like left something on or like left something close to being fallen over, and that was COVID-19. So the next day when they opened the doors to that facility and all that, the air goes out and it goes everywhere to China. And what ends up happening everyone ends up getting sick, bro.
Dude, that makes so much sense.
Everyone gets sick, and they're all coughing and all this. Everything's shutting down. And in Call of Duty Black Ops 1, what was everybody doing in Call of Duty? What were all the civilians doing?
I forgot. They were boarding up their houses and all that, right?
Yeah, they're all away, and we didn't see any civilians in BO1 when we were playing as Mason. What
Okay.
was our main objective?
Find civilians?
No,
No, what?
we were finding Nova 6 gas.
Oh,
So we could
dude.
destroy it. Not destroy it, because we'll release it to the air if we destroy it. Keep it and maintaining it from spreading. Because when you're going to the last mission, you're obviously on the ship, right?
Yeah.
In the ship, you're finding Dragunov, right?
Yeah.
And Dragunov has this list of where he wants to hit the Nova 6 gases. And on that list, it's everywhere. Even his home
Okay.
state, Russia. He wants to have Nova 6 gas there, so he's kind of exterminating the population. Which I think, if China had COVID-19, I think that's what China was trying to do. They're trying to make a weapon. Because obviously,
To beat the USA.
yeah, because obviously when Jin Kyung, my bad if I butcher his name, and Donald Trump, they had beef, right?
Oh yeah. Did they?
Yeah, with the missiles on them.
Oh, okay, okay.
With the missiles. So, I think what ended up happening, bro, is that before this, like, because they were beefing for a while, dude, like,
Okay.
since Trump came into office. So I think what happened was that he saw Trump making these missile things, and he's like, you know what? What if I create this one thing that could like wipe out people and make them sick and not make them want to fight? Like they can't with the weapon because they're always coughing and having a fever. They're not gonna have the best eye vision or like strength or all that with COVID. They're just gonna be like flopping the guns around and not shooting targets.
Exactly. Okay.
So I think he made that, and what ended up happening is that he got the scientists making, and the scientists, like back to what I said, the scientists like probably had it almost falling over, or they lit like one of those canisters where you put over the gas and they left it on, and the air just went in the sky.
Okay.
But
Makes sense.
I think China was trying to make a Nova 6 gas like Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, we don't see any like civilians or anything like that in BO1. We just see you have the CIA, which is Hudson, Weaver, Woods, Mason, and I forgot his name. Bowman.
Okay.
They're all trying to find this gas, and they're all trying to take them out because they don't want this gas hitting anyone. But yeah, like that's one theory I had for a while, dude. I was telling Tila about this because it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And they probably like I'm not calling out the Russians saying they're bad guys or the people from China. I'm saying bad guys. I'm just saying that's a possibility that it could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, agrees. Yeah, anything?
No, I can't think of anything. Do you?
Damn, dude. Oh, you seen the La Llorona movie, right?
Oh yeah, I have.
What do you think about that?
I'm not gonna lie, it was alright. Like, I didn't really like it.
The La Llorona right now, if anybody doesn't know, it's on HBO Max. And I don't know where else you could buy it, but if you have HBO Max, yeah. But this is gonna be another one. Like we're gonna put the time frame. Like if you don't want to hear the spoilers, like we'll have the time frame up for you guys. So you know how in that movie, like it's this it goes straight into like this woman like with child services, how she can't take care of their 2 kids because she's abusing them. In reality, she's protecting them. With
Yeah.
crosses and all that on the door to allow you not to kill her kids.
Mhm.
So what ends up happening is that you know how that one white lady goes in and she tells her, oh, this is not a good living space for them,
Mhm.
and she takes them away. That's where she messed up, bro. Like you gotta like take it serious when it comes to Mexican heritage.
Yeah.
Like, you don't take away something. So then what ends up happening is that they get sent to a like foster care or something like that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Until La Llorona comes, bro, and she ends up drowning the kids by like it's in GTA, but like it's that that one river place where it's like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that happened. she was mad, of course, because you killed her kids, and she gets accused, right?
Yeah.
So tell me this, bro. Like, after this happens, it happens to the same girl who took away your kids, right? So she has 2 kids of herself. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is that they end up seeing her, right? And who do they get help from?
The priest, right?
The priest. But the priest can't help him because he doesn't deal with it. So they go to an ex-priest, Mexican priest, who
Yeah.
helps them. And like, he's telling them the lore and all that, which is crazy because I didn't like how they did the story.
Not neither did I.
Like they just went from one clip of showing her happy with her husband and kids, then they like skip to like where she's mad and drowning her own kids.
Yeah.
But if they were to make that movie again, dude, like I would watch it, but I would wait for the reviews first, because
Yeah.
if we're gonna have a good Mexican movie, to like, because we're Mexican, of course.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have one about our lores and all that, we should have a good, decent movie, not one that's like thrown out there and like that. Like, nah, dude, I didn't like how they did it. Like, I just like that movie.
So if anyone doesn't know about that true story about La Llorona, basically this young beautiful girl from a village, she was very beautiful. Everyone was trying to like take her hand in marriage, but she was waiting for that special guy, or a rich guy to to take care of her and take care of her needs. Comment down if I'm wrong in any of this, so I know for next time. But basically, this rich dude comes, asks for a hand in marriage, right?
Yeah.
And then she got pregnant with 2 kids and
Twins.
twins. Is it twins?
It's twins.
With twins,
I think.
or just like some years apart,
Yeah, like 1 year.
like 1 or 2 years apart. Not twins, but I'll cut it out.
Irish twins at most.
Yeah,
11
Irish
months
twins.
apart.
And then all of a sudden this guy stops giving her attention, and
He's only giving like the kids attention, then he's always like leaving, bro.
that he's always leaving. And then so the lady was getting mad, worried, all that.
She was crying and all.
She was crying, and then
Because he would go on like long business trips, bro.
and come back like what, late at night, or sometimes he doesn't show up.
Like he'll come back like once every year.
Yeah, or no, like every couple months.
That too, maybe.
And I heard that because like just like there's different parts of the story. Some say like that she seen him like cheat, like she went out and seen him cheating on her, and there's other stories where she was looking out the window like of the guy like introducing the kids to his new girlfriend or whatever. So that ticked her off really.
There's
Really.
another one where
Okay.
where he comes back and he's on a carriage and it's just got married, and he has another 2 kids, bro.
Oh yeah, I think I heard that.
And it's them. So the kids see this and they're happy for their dad, and he acts like a dick, dude. Like he doesn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? I'm like, who are you? And they're like crying and saying, Dad. So the mom sees this, and she got mad, bro. Which that story is like, it's messed up. So then after, she was mad, bro. And what did they do for since they would always have good times, they would always go by that river. And she ended up snapping and she ended up drowning both of her sons.
And there's this other one where the same thing, she's seen the guy and another woman in a cage, who's younger, beautiful, like more beautiful than the chick. And she gets mad, so like she takes her kids after like a walk in the river, and she drowns them. But like once she realized like what she done, she started crying, so she commits suicide. Like same thing, like she drowns in the river.
Yeah.
And then God was telling her like, oh, you're not allowed to enter heaven's gates until you find your 2 kids. But in reality, her 2 kids were in heaven the whole time.
They're in heaven because they got killed at a young age. They were innocent, and for her, there's another side of it where she gets God tells her she can't come in until she finds her son's bodies, and she's like the folktale is that she's always roaming around that river looking for her body, and if you hear her cry, you don't go looking for that woman. You head out.
You run the other direction, basically. Like if you go to Mexico, like in near like any like water banks, basically like rivers, lakes, and all that, and you hear her like crying, like saying like, oh like,
Where are my sons?
like where are my kids, all that. That's basically starting to like
You don't want to approach bad news, bro. Like stuff is gonna happen. Not bad. Like, it's basically telling you that. Which is crazy.
So like whenever I go to Mexico, or if I go to Mexico and I hear that, bro, like I'm running. Swear to God, I'm running.
Yeah, bro. Mexico is it's a good place, but it's also like imagine all the bad stuff and like all the spirits, like all the stories Mexico just has. Like it's
Exactly.
crazy. But then again, if we're getting a new La Llorona movie, oh my bad, I said La Llorona movie. It has to be filmed by people who know what they're doing. Like, I know it's part of the Conjuring universe.
Yeah.
But you gotta get like someone of Mexican heritage. Like,
Yeah.
they should have had Mexican people film it, and be in it, like actual Mexican people, like from the state Mexico,
Exactly.
to film that movie, make it so they could have their own lores and all that. 'Cause I thought it was gonna be scary, because you know how I like horror movies. I
Yeah.
always like the scary.
So do I.
movies.
So do I.
But La Llorona, it didn't feel like that. I felt like watching Nightmare on Elm Street, where Freddy only comes in your dreams.
Exactly.
I don't know. If they're making a new one, bro, make it good. Make it. They didn't even make it in Mexico, first of all.
No, they made it somewhere else.
Like in Hollywood or somewhere, bro. Some disclosed place. They should make it at Hollywood at that Pacific River.
Yeah.
But then again, there's also a downside. Like, what if she get haunted? What if she does? Man?
Like she actually shows up in the movie.
I don't know. Crazy. Hey, we're going to Mexico.
I think I'm going either this year or next year.
Yeah, I want to go too. It's lit.
Off topic. What are you doing in your life right now? Like any sports?
Dude, I'm coming back to
Anything
football.
like
You know, I'm coming back to football.
No, yes sir.
I'm gonna join you. I don't know. I'm mostly just chilling at home, catching up on shows, editing. You know, just a reg. But yeah, I think this is what we're into here.
Yes
Anything
sir.
else?
No, that's pretty much it.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Sorry if we messed up. It's our first episode. We're new to this, but thank you. See you guys next time.